Yo guys, welcome to a tutorial how to become better at CSGO. I know you guys want to become better at CSGO, like everyone does. That's how I'm in GN2 and I should be in GN3, but I got deranked and then I stopped playing for a while and now I'm back at GN2 because I got my rank yesterday. Anyway, here we go. So first thing we're going to do is always go to audio settings. So we're going to start from bottom to top. So in your audio settings you want to make sure you put the music volume in stream overlay all the way down, master music volume off, main menu volume because you don't have this ear rape when you start the game. You need to make sure your mic's enabled because team communication is always the fucking best. Player in the background, you can if you want, I don't mind, I don't. Your voice, well the VoIP, you can change this if you want. I know there's some binds where it changes if you're in clutch situation or not, but I'm not worried about that. I always leave it on 1, even though some people can ear rape the mic. Here you have to choose the headphones, so I should be going with that for surround sound, but I just leave it on this one because I've already got a surround sound headsets. But if you don't, if you have like normal earbud headphones, turn it on this one. Trust me, life is much more easier. Caster volume, I don't really care about this, I just leave it on 1, there's not really a big difference. Master volume, this is a preference. See, I can have it on 1, but then yeah, it's too loud to be fair, so I just normally leave it on 0.2. It's plenty of volume for me, I can hear everything still. Alright, next settings, we go to the video settings. Here are my video settings, yours can be very different. Might as well sort of CPU, GPU, you know, all your good stuff, all your good computers. Change it personally to your preference. It doesn't. Everyone says normally just go on super low. As you can see, I'm not on super low. Neither am I super high. I could change this all to high. I don't. For what is it? I think shadow quality. If you put this on high and you go in Aztec, I think there's rain, or it might be for model slash texture detail. But anyway, I leave it like this. You have it medium. It's the best. Everything looks nice, crisp. If you have this the max, it's kind of easy to actually see the enemies for some reason. Well, not for some reason, because they're really sharp, crispy. For resolution, to be fair, used to play 4.3 at 1280 by 1024. I originally did it by 800 by 600. Then I moved up to here, but now I'm just at 16:9 because I just find 1080p much more nicer to look at. Even though people could say, "Oh, 4:3, oh, it's amazing." If you're gonna go 4:3, I'll show you how to do it right now because you want to have the best ones. If you have a 19 by 1080 monitor, 1920 by 1080 monitor, open up your NVIDIA control panel if you have NVIDIA. I don't know how you're meant to do it if you don't. And what you do is you just wait it, and NVIDIA like sucks dick when it tries to open. So I'll put it full screen, customize, yeah, and then click create custom user and accept this. Even though it's gonna say, oh, your monitor could fucking explode. Change it to 1440 by 1080. Test it. Oh, that's a shame. There you go. But I don't know why I wants to work. But anyway, just do 1440 by 1080 if you want to have a resolution like that. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry, just choose another resolution. It's 4:3, it's always blurry on your screens and it kind of sucks. Don't ever go 16 by 10, only if you have a 16 by 10 monitor obviously. So stay at 1920 by 1080. Alright, next settings is the game settings. So enable game instructor messages. Normally have this on, there's a bind where you can turn it on when there's a bomb plant in smoke, you can see where it is. This I don't really care about, nothing matters here. You know, you can play on 600 ping. Enable developer console, you always want to have your developer console enabled. Everything happens here. You know, you just like the fucking F. Yeah. Everything happens here. Crosshair, so all your stuff I'll be teaching you how to do in a second. Team options, you know, have a clan, something like that. I'm not gonna have team tag anymore. Spectator shit, no one really cares about this. Radar size and all that, where you can change this in the console, which is much easier if you're in game rather than you're out game. Oh, also on the video settings, you got your HUD size. Just like this, it's the best. Because if you have it too wide out, it's going to take a while for your eyes to trace out and back in again, so don't have it too far out. Alright, now we're going to go on the keyboard and mouse. Most people say set binds. I say don't set all your binds here. So for my grenade, flash and smoke, you see my grenade is C, my flash is F, and my smoke is T, my decoy is Z, and my molotov is X. So that's directly underneath where we can walk with the keyboard, which is kind of useful. Apart from that, that's really it. Yeah, there's nothing else you really know about the binds. Oh, mouse sensitivity, custom preference. I recommend if you want to get good to your mouse sensitivity, practice with it. There used to be I saw a tutorial ages ago. It says find the perfect mouse sensitivity, and where I have the least amount of shake. In my case, that's not the case. I don't really care about that. I have it on 7 sensitivity. You're going to say it's really high, but I have 400 DPI as well. So, yeah, it's alright. But it's kind of good, you know. I like 7 sensitivity. I feel like I can move, and preferably I do it for B-hopping anyway. Make sure you have raw input on and zoom sensitivity set to 1, so it's literally just 7 sensitivity when you're zoomed in, I think. Controller, if you use a controller, I feel sorry for your life, but here you go. Just, you know, enable your way. Anyway, so before what we're gonna do is if you have a keyboard that has the numpad, as you can see it says numlock, make sure that you turn that on. If you don't have a keyboard that hasn't got this, then you might as well just skip it. I'll put a timestamp when you have to skip it to on the screen. But yeah, so if you have a numpad, go to this website up in the description, and this is called autoexec.globaloffense-offensive.com. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do all the you know, the good stuff. So this is you're going to keep the same audio. You know, don't really have to worry about the audio. So we're going to miss all this unless you want to change it. You can go for this in your own time. I don't really mind. But you're going to really want to go to is keyboard keybinds right here. So this is the important part. So for mine, this is exactly what it looks like here as well. I can change this. So of course my one is a H grenade, so this is quick buying, you know. But don't have a P90. You want to change that P90 to UMP. Let's change it just to UMP because P90 sucks dick, and if you're gonna buy P90 you might as well just fucking chuck away your fucking life. Anyway, click update autoexec. We're gonna look for the keybinds here. So get the keybinds, copy, and then we're going to go open up your Steam. Make sure you exit CS before you do this. Go browse local files, go to CSGO, go to CFG, and look for, like, I don't know, make a new thing. So I'm not going to do it in here, but I will just show you how to do. So say this is inside the CSGO folder. Right click and go to new, and then go to text document. Enable it to whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it just keybinds text, and then just paste it in here. Go to file, save as, keybinds, change this to all files, go to the .text at the end and put .cfg. Okay, that's good. Now when you're in CSGO, after you've opened up, go exec and then look for keybinds.cfg, click enter. It should come up if it's in that CFG folder. If not, then you've done something wrong, obviously. Okay, so that's how you do that and that and that. Now we're going to go on to the maps you need to download to get good at the game. So you go to offline with your bots, go to workshop, and then look for view workshop. And the maps we're looking for are fast aim reflex, recoil masters, and if you want you can get the view mode generator, doesn't really matter because everyone has a preference, and you also want to have a crosshair generator. So we'll look for the fast aim / reflex. So just type in fast aim, go to my subscribed, and there it is. So this is the first one. This one will just have the bots running after you, and then you have to try and, you know, fucking one tap them in the head. I'm not really good at one tap, so I give up with that. Next one is recoil master. And there it is. Next one, view model. There it is. And the next one, last one, crosshair. There you go. Once you get all those, you start with recoil master. This is the training I do. Although I haven't done it for long, I've only done it for 3 days now, I can definitely see an increase in shooting people. Now most people when they get into games they like to just tap the thing. Don't tap, just spray, trust me. When you learn the spray, 5 bullets, 6 bullets, you'll kill the enemy, trust me, it's that simple. Alright, here we go. Oh look at that, CSGO polygons, that's where you should go. Just get in the game, you have all these rifles on the wall, you can choose which one you want. So you can choose the dualies, it does have a spray pan for the dualies. So the main ones you're going to be using obviously is that, and that. Although if you want to test the other ones you can, but really these ones can just be tabbed, they're quite good. So start with the AK. As you can see above there, it shows you the pattern. You do that, so it has a little crosshair, so you do the. As you can see, I didn't fully follow it, but didn't need to. Keeping this is not that accurate. Then after a while, once you've learned it, you turn the crosshair off. Spray. As you can see, I did it pretty well, except towards the end. Then you can come over here afterwards and look at this dude. Stand at mediocre distance and spray like this. Remember, you don't need to fully spray on him, because you're not going to be fully spraying a whole mag. If you do that, you're probably shit. Next, use the M4, chain it up, got ghost hair, follow the spray pan. Then when you get used to that, turn it off, do it. As you can see, it's pretty simple. You can do the M4A1. I don't use the M4A1. If someone has me with M4A1, I normally chuck it away on the map. But I'm going to choose it just in case to see what it's like, because I don't know what this gun's like. Oh, it's just pretty simple. Just down, and then left. That's not that hard. So it's just down, left. That's all you got to remember. In your head, it's just thinking, oh, so what's the spray pan for this gun? For the AK, obviously, down, right, left. Like that. That's how I remember it. Down, right, left, right, left. That's pretty simple. Yeah, so you can do the other guns. I recommend not using the SG. SG is just fucking retarded. Oh god. If you ever used the SG before. You see, I don't fucking understand. Anyway, that's it really. That's it to this map. Do this for like how long you want until you fucking can literally just do it with your eyes closed. Let's try to do that right now. Yeah, I did with my eyes closed. Pretty good. Okay, anyway, let's go to the next map. So, disconnect. Offline with bots. Next one's fast aim / reflex training. I don't really know how this is a reflex training map, although you could see it's there. All you have to do is just one-tap them. I can't one-tap them, so I normally spray them. Spraying's my thing. I can one-tap at long ranges, but I tend not to go long ranges because I'm shit. I'm the critical guy. But anyway, you gotta just adjust for every situation. This map is like full of all situations because they're coming from every direction. You have to like be spinning. This is why I don't really like a low sensitivity, because you can't turn around that fast. Okay, let's go. Oh, wrong time. Oh, look at him, he looks dead inside there. Alright, team. Alright, here we go. So you can see you spawn this little plate in the middle and there's a little death around. They can't really knife you inside unless they're like good. I think that broke the game. MP discovery start going on. There we go. Alright, so you just choose a weapon. Obviously I'm going to put the M4. You just try and one tap. See, I suck at one taps. Yep. Of course you're going to have an AK really. That's what get an AK. Yep, I suck big. It's also where you can learn to spray on your enemies if you want to. At different ranges. That's it. Just do this for a while. You get used to it, trust me. If you get the one touchdown, you're fine. Although it doesn't mean you're going to perfectly do it in game. Alright, so for the view model, change your view model, change your crosshair. My crosshair, you can see, is the default, just static. Anyway, now the next thing you need to do is go on the servers, and you go look for either a B-hop or surf. I don't mind which one. I normally do B-hop because I like B-hop. B-hop's my thing. I just farted. I don't know if you heard that. It's kind of relaxed to do. So B-hopping, it's going to help you get movement down. If you can do movement, you're fine. I don't know how it helps movement, but trust me, it just does, alright? You'll be much better. So let's just go right into a B-hop map, obviously. This is why I have a high sensitivity. If you don't know how to B-hop, then what are you doing on CS, to be honest? Let's go speed. Smooth as. Oh shit. As you can see, there we go. Just do this for a while. I'm going to try and complete this map, to be fair now. Kind of addicted. And to be fair, it's not boring to do this. It's actually quite fun to do sort of B-hop. If you say it's boring, kill yourself. Oh shit. Before I mess that up. Obviously you're gonna be spending some time trying to get used to the maps. As you see, I've never done this map before. I should have, maybe I have. No, I don't think I have. Or I think I have before. I don't know. Maybe I have. so it's not that hard. As you can see, I did pretty shit. Literally last place, but well, it's a good map, to be fair. Anyway, after I've done that one, now it's time to really get the game on. Go to find a game, go to arms race, and click an arms race. Do an arms race. I won't do an arms race already. I mean, I don't want to put you through hell doing arms race, but do arms race. Trust me. If then you're gonna say, "Oh, arms race is shit. It's for noobs and people who don't fucking play the game, and they're all shit and silvers." That's the well, that's not really the point, but still. Arms race does every single weapon in the game. If you can get used to every single weapon in the game, you'll be fucking smacked down there. Although you don't need to worry, although you don't need to worry about the recoil patterns for all the guns stuff for the AK M4, yeah, it's fine. And then after that, you can go straight into a deathmatch. Then do well in that. Remember to do the skills you've learned. If you change it up, then you're not doing what you did. So spraying, if you're doing for sprays, like I do, you won't learn. If you're doing for one taps and you do sprays, you know, don't. And in the end, you can do a competitive. As you can see, I do this sort of thing. What map did I do yesterday? I can't remember. I did Dust 2. Okay, so I do a thing where I just take off the maps every time I do a competitive. So I'll probably do one after this video and not do it. Anyway, that's how you do it. That's everything. Hopefully I've gone over. Oh, that was a fucking quick ass video. Hopefully I don't want to make it too long, otherwise I have to fucking take years to upload to YouTube. Anyway, I'm Crashes, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.